Welcome back to CFB Enthusiasts, guys. My name is Jimmy. That's Patrick. That's Jacob. Thank you so much for tuning in. This episode, we will talk about week three and the biggest matchups, including Clemson, Georgia Tech, Georgia at Tennessee, South Florida at Miami, and Texas A&M at Notre Dame. And we might talk about a couple other games as well. We'll give our upset of the week, and we like to always cap it off with a little bit of trivia. That's my favorite part. Before we continue, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you bleed college football just like we do over here, you'll love it over here. So go ahead and show some love. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, CFB underscore enthusiast. That's where you'll find a lot of our short form content as well. So go ahead and do that. Without further ado, boys, let's just hop right into this thing. Week
Yes,
three
sir.
edition. We got some better matchups on paper than we did last week. How we feeling about week three?
I'm excited, man. Like you said, good matchups on paper than last. We got four marquee matchups all throughout the day, so it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be an exciting Saturday.
That's facts.
Yes,
It's gonna
sir.
be a good day. We got some rivalry games early in the year, so that'll be nice.
We do,
Facts.
we do.
Facts.
Yeah, usually Georgia and Tennessee play like in November normally, and
And
then
LSU in Florida.
LSU, Florida as well.
Mhm.
They normally play a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
later
for
in the
sure.
season, and then rare interstate matchup, South Florida and Miami. So let's start it off with number 12 Clemson going to Atlanta and playing Georgia Tech. Now this game did look interesting in the preseason. It's gotten a lot more interesting over the past couple of weeks. We've seen Clemson trending downward. We've seen Georgia Tech trending upward. This is gonna be I think it's gonna be a real physical game, honestly. And I think that's where Georgia Tech's gonna want to have the game in a real physical phone booth type of game. That's just their nature, and that is emblematic of their leader, Haynes King. Now he rested
Yes,
last
sir.
week against the nobody. He's back. Well, should be well rested. Should be healthy. Good to go. I want to ask y'all something real quick before we predict this game. What is going on with Clemson, man? I can't really pinpoint what has happened to them in these first 2 weeks. Um, I knew they were going to have some struggles in the run game, and that was the case in week one. In week two, Randall ran for 112 yards against Troy, but the offense struggled to get going. They were down, what was it, 16-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
So I can't really pinpoint what's wrong with Clemson. Do y'all have anything? Um, what do y'all think about Clemson and why they've struggled so far this season?
I think it's the same thing with LSU against La Tech. I think both teams playing such a big game week one. I mean, so much like all offseason goes into that game, like mentally, physically, like you're drained. So I mean, week two, easier games. They struggled with Troy. They pulled out the W. I I don't think Dabo's going to stay down forever. I think they'll come out and I think they'll take care of business. I think they'll look like Clemson that we know, and I think they'll handle Georgia Tech good and win by 10. So I think it was just a little bit of
Hmm.
fatigue. Thank you.
Bless,
Bless you.
bless.
Thank you. And I think it was a little bit of mental and physical fatigue, and they got on the right track with Troy. Listen, they struggled. Second half was a whole different ballgame. And I think they realized, shoot, we got to wake up. And I think they're awake.
That's fair.
Pat, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Some most of what Jacob said, but I think they've been starting out slow. They started out slow last week. Their defense is still playing well at a high level, so I think they'll bounce back. I think Dabo's gonna have them ready. Um, I pick Clemson. Bless you, bless
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Bless you.
I pick Clemson to win in a close matchup versus Georgia Tech. Um, I think their defense is still elite. Uh, so if they can make Haynes King throw, or even just slow down the run game, then they can win the game at their own pace. So I think it'll be low scoring. I think it'll be a good game, like 17-14 or like 20-21-17, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think it'll be a relatively low scoring game as well. The biggest thing for Clemson's defense, and like you said, Pat, their defense still has played really well these
Oh
first
yeah,
couple of weeks of
so
the
good.
season. I'm not concerned with their defense whatsoever. It's the offense I'm concerned about. I thought they'd be the best offense in the country, regardless of the question marks in the running game. Now, Randall showed some flashes against Troy. Let's see if that's sustainable. Now, Antonio Williams is, I think he's going to be out for this game as well. Got to get TJ Moore going. Wesco had a big game versus Troy, but you got to get TJ Moore going. Kate Klubnik just has to play better overall. We're starting to see a little bit of 2023 Kate Klubnik where he's turning the ball over. You don't want to see that. But on the flip side, I think Clemson's defense will play well enough against Haynes King. I think if they can control his ground game, I think they'll be in good shape to score enough points. Give me Clemson to win 24-21.
Oh
That's fair. Yeah,
no.
I like it.
Oh, poor Clemson.
We all picked them.
We all picked
Well, you know what that means now,
means they're gonna win.
huh? Next game we have number 6 Georgia going to Neyland, Rocky
That's gonna
Top.
be good.
Number 15 Tennessee. I think this is going to be a really good game. Now, Josh Heupel has struggled a lot against Kirby Smart. Now, obviously everyone has, but with how Josh Heupel is this offensive guy and how good Tennessee's offense looks at times, it looks so bad when it comes up against Georgia. Like it's not even close. They don't look anything near the offenses like they've looked out when they're playing anyone else. And that was the first thing I thought about when coming into this game. One thing I think could help Tennessee in that regard is having Joey Aguilar use his legs a little bit more. One weakness of Kirby Smart's defenses over the years, and honestly, it's a weakness for every defense, but especially like a Kirby Smart defense for whatever reason, is a mobile quarterback. It's a running quarterback that can hurt you with his legs. And we saw that last year. Haynes King killed him with his legs. Uh, even even Nico hurt them with his legs. Riley Leonard in the playoffs hurt him with his legs.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, remember that the Peach Bowl a
They should
couple
have
years
won that.
ago?
Ohio State
You,
should have
you
won.
remember how great CJ Stroud played in that game? He threw for over 300 yards,
Yeah.
but he ran for crucial third downs and fourth downs to get extra yards. And that's something that was out of his comfort zone, but he did it.
Yeah.
And obviously Marvin Harrison got hurt and they ended up losing. But even Peyton Thorne, that's that year. It- Remember how bad Peyton Thorne was? They almost beat Georgia 2 years ago because Peyton Thorne's legs um, was a big factor in that game until Brock Bowers had a superhuman effort to save Georgia in that game. But the theme here is, hey, Joey Aguilar is not a running quarterback by any stretch of the imagination, but my mindset is like, hey, if Tennessee is going to play these really wide spreads and have these wide receivers outside the numbers, spread super far out. Tennessee's offense is a numbers game. We know that. They want to take advantage of that. And I feel like this is a great opportunity to, have Joey Aguilar run. And on the flip side, Georgia's offense concerns me. Um, they're not they're not that explosive to me. Gunnar Stockton's not that good to me,
Yeah. Do
if
you
I'm
think they
being
missed
really
Carson
honest.
Beck?
What was that?
Do you think they missed Carson Beck, or do you think they're happy with like their situation?
Both.
I think, yeah, it's a little bit of both because
I think Carson Beck was a freaking headache. But I think Gunnar Stockton's good enough to where they're going to be like, you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, can but the question for Georgia is going to be, can Gunnar Stockton be what Stetson Bennett was? I
A
mean, Stetson
dog.
Bennett honestly turned out to be really awesome.
A
If I
dog.
mean,
Oh, and
he was like the first year I was like, okay, he
you don't have to
cool,
tell me,
whatever.
Jimmy. I'm the world's biggest Stetson Bennett stan, bro. I thought that dude was one cold-blooded killer.
He was
He was
cold.
nice.
He was nice, bro. I'll give him that.
And he came up clutch a lot of times for Georgia in SC championship game, playoffs, stuff
He's
like
a
that. So
two-time national champion starting quarterback.
starting quarterback, yes.
Not many
As a
And
guys.
walk on.
and big picture for Georgia, yes, they're going to be Gunnar Stockton to get close to that level. That's why I don't have Georgia as like a top five contender. But I
I agree.
think I think Georgia will do just enough to win this game. I just don't see Tennessee winning a game like this yet. Until they do it, I'm not going to pick them to do it. I think Georgia's going to win a close game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee won this game at all. I just wouldn't. But I just can't bet against Kirby in games like this.
You
Yeah.
can't. Like I'm with you. I think Tennessee's good, and I think Neyland gets loud, and it's gonna be
This they're going to be rocking.
it's gonna be an X factor. Like it's gonna be rocking. It's at 2:30 midday game. Uh, to kind of preface your Georgia giving up the yards to the quarterbacks that can move, it's a give and take game, right? So, I mean, you're going to give up the yards because you blitz so much. That's just the MO of the defense. But they take the ball away so much too. So, you blitz a quarterback, blitz. He gets some yards running, sweet. Now you disguise a blitz, fake it, drop 7 in the coverage, and you're going to take the ball away. So, I'm curious how Kirby and Glenn Schumann dial up coverages and blitz looks against Joey Aguilar. As good as he's looked in these games, no disrespect to Syracuse or East Tennessee or junior college or the Sun Belt, but all those teams that Joey Aguilar's played, it's not the SEC and it's not Kirby Smart. So curious to see how him and Glenn Schumann dial up the coverage looks, what they do with the shells, and how they bring the blitzes. I think they're going to get after Joey, but I think on the flip side, I think Tennessee gets after Bennett Stockton. I think it's going to be a physical, gritty, old school SEC game, low scoring. I mean, I know it's at Neyland. Like you said, I'm not going to bet against Kirby. I think Kirby's the best coach in the world. I got Georgia 21-17.
Thanks.
I like it.
Oh, thanks.
I agree with both. I have it with. I think Georgia goes in and they win. I don't think they really struggle.
Great.
I think it's close, or it's a hard fought game. But Tennessee's both their tackles are questionable, and they're missing like two of their top defenders.
Oh, boy.
So I'm
Mm.
interested to see.
Oh, boy.
I think one of their secondary players got hurt in the Syracuse game.
But to
Yeah,
be
he
fair,
tore his ACL.
Pat, to
Their
be fair,
corner.
on that note, their right tackle hasn't played all year.
So either way, I mean it's next man up in SEC. So either way, I think it's gonna be a hard fought game. I think Georgia's defense is ultimately just too much. Joey Aguilar's good. He's looked really good. I think he'll stay good. But if there's every game he's gonna struggle, not that he will, but if there's every game where he's gonna slow down to his current pace, it'll be this one. But at the same time, we could see how good he truly is if he goes out there and upsets them. But I think Georgia does ultimately win like 24. I'll go 31-17. They scored late to go up and put the game away. Then yeah, also yeah.
Yeah.
What one last thing on that game? They've been hitting the deep shot. Remember,
Yeah. A
remember what Nico
lot.
couldn't do?
I mean, Joey can throw some
Joey's got a
legitimate deep ball.
He can throw it. He can throw it down the field. Remember Nico and Joe Milton overthrowing guys 10 yard 10 15. Joey puts it on the money.
But that's where it'll be interesting because the best way to combat a deep shot offense is to bring pressure.
Big pressure, yeah.
Deep shots take time to develop, so we'll see. It's gonna be
My
good.
thing about Tennessee's offense is it looks real simplistic. It doesn't look really complex to me, and I
Football,
feel like they needed
football,
another dimension to their offense.
football's meant to be easy.
That yeah. I mean, they might also not have been wanting to pull out all the stops with on the
Oh,
playing.
absolutely. They definitely haven't pulled out everything. I mean, you played Syracuse and East Tennessee. Like they probably used 15-20% of their playbook.
Right.
I'm excited though. That's probably the game I'm most excited to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely the game of the week.
Yeah. That's yeah. I'm gonna be really interested in that game because
Where is
the
game day?
game
Oh,
day
Notre
is
Dame A&M.
No,
are
it's
they?
at Georgia, Tennessee.
It's at Georgia, Tennessee. Yeah.
Good,
So
good.
Yeah,
Neyland
it's
will be
actually
rocking.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's gonna be a
rocking.
good one. That's gonna be one of the better environments all season.
You know what I'm most disappointed about though for this weekend
What's that?
is I can't watch the Miami USF game on. I'll have to stream or something because I don't get the
Oh,
CW
it'll
channel.
be on YouTube. Just
Oh
stream it on
really?
YouTube. Yeah, and they don't take down the stream either.
But
It'll be on what CW network or some shit.
yeah, bro, it's probably the biggest
It's a
event
ranked matchup.
single event on the CW, bro. Random.
You know what? You know what other place is going to be rocking this weekend too?
What?
Is Death Valley at night.
Oh, y'all have a night game. Oh, yeah, it
That's
is a
true.
night game. 6:30 get prime time. Yeah. You
Crazy.
know what? I didn't put that game on the dock just
You
because
didn't?
Florida. Any concern at all from
No.
LSU?
No. Zero.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
That defense is going to get after it, bro.
I think it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad quick
Like, yeah, and if it gets bad early, that stadium's going to jump all over Florida.
because I think the Louisiana Tech performance was
A wake up call.
is going to be one of the best things to happen to them.
And
What?
the injuries that I
Oh, go
told you
ahead.
about on Sunday, Braylon Moore's ankle sprain and Trey'Dez Green's knee injury. Braylon Moore's now practiced all week. Trey'Dez practiced today, so they're both now questionable.
There you go. There you go. One of the best things you can do in sports in general is learn a lot from a win.
Facts.
Like that's one of the best feelings. Like, whew, we dodged one, but hey, this is what we got to work on.
Facts.
Let's wake up. Let's lock in. So I think LSU is going to be. I think LSU is going to look the best that they've looked so far this season.
I agree.
Saturday. So
I
yeah, I
agree.
don't see them. I don't see that game being close at all.
Good.
What is the
Good.
spread?
8.5.
They're going to
Covered.
cover that.
Oh yeah.
They're going to smash that. So all right. Number 18, South Florida at number 5, Miami. A very interesting game. How we feeling, fellas?
Oh, I feel good.
Upset.
I feel good if I'm a Miami fan.
Upset.
No, Miami is not Florida. Miami is not Boise State. Listen, all credit to South Florida. You love seeing these little teams in the top 25, but there's a reason they don't stay for very long. Because Miami's coming, bro. Miami is coming.
Pause.
This game is in Hard Rock. Fans are going to show up again like they did against Notre Dame. It's going to be loud. And it's Carson Beck for South Florida. Bro, this dude is probably drooling at the chance. Like, oh, he's like, I've been in the SEC for 3 years. Now you're going to play South Florida. Yeah, bring him on. Bring him on. Miami will win 42-20.
Get out. Get out. Get out, bro. There's no way. It's gonna be an upset. It'll be an upset.
You
And
really picking the upset?
that's not my upset pick of the week, but I have USF winning.
Plus, Miami's physical. Dude,
Pat, I bet I could guess your upset of the week.
Miami's physical.
You already know.
I know, yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna save it.
Like,
But
Miami's physical, and South Florida wants to run the ball. They want to do screens. Like,
Good.
Miami's physical, bro. Ruben Bain is gonna
Right.
have a field it. Actually, they'll probably do everything. All the screen plays will be away from Ruben Bain,
away from him.
but we'll see what happens.
Oh, we'll see. An upset. I promise. Well, not a promise, but
Only thing that's going to be upset is South Florida fans.
yeah, that was a good one.
If I was a Miami fan, I would feel great as well, like you said, Jacob. Just because South Florida, they're really good at what they do, and they're going to run Byron Brown. They're going to be really physical. Okay,
Facts.
they look across the field in Miami. This is not last year's Miami defense. If this was last year Miami defense, okay, now we're talking about something. But I I don't see them out physicaling Miami.
Nope.
I just don't. And if they were more dynamic in the pass game, that'd give me more, more things to look at, more things to put into consideration. And then on the flip side, Miami has a top five offensive line in the country. I think I think they had 4 out of 5 starters return,
Yeah.
and those guys protected Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward is one of the least sacked,
Yeah.
if not the least sacked quarterback last year. Now,
Their
some of that
offense
was due
was
to
not
Cam
yet.
Ward being smart, but
Yeah.
the O
And
line is doing their job.
exactly.
And I think Carson Beck is seeing that right now, and I think this is why he's going to have a really good season is because his offensive line is going to protect him. Not saying that Georgia's O line didn't protect him last year, but this O line is better than that last year's O line at Georgia. And then on top of that, hey, just have receivers that don't drop the ball.
38 drops last year.
Have receivers that don't drop the ball. By the way, CJ Daniels, after not scoring a touchdown last year, he's all of a sudden got 3 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
Walking highlight reel so
The
Nice.
far.
freshman,
Yeah, nice of him to
the,
show up. He went to LSU and just disappeared.
the freshman Malachi Tony,
Nasty, bro.
You know
he's
who?
nice. They're very high on him.
You know who his older brother is?
It's not Kadarius Tony,
It is.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually is.
Yeah, it actually is.
Okay, interesting. Well, he holds on to the ball. Shit.
But to be fair, Kadarius was nasty at Florida.
Okay, it's cold, bro.
Either way, Malachi's good.
You really have South Florida, Pat? This is your chance to change it.
Oh yeah, I have South Florida. I
What?
think Byron Brown's that good. I think, like Nick Saban said, they have some dogs on defense. So
You think it'll be a close game and then they score late to pull away?
why you say that?
Because that's how all your predictions go.
Yeah, I know. It's the safest bet. No, I think South Florida wins by like 10 points.
No way.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I think it's super close, like last week. I think it comes down to the end of the game. And I'm telling you, in those games where it's going to be that close, wire to wire, I know Mario Cristobal. I'm taking USF.
Now that's a good point. If
That is-
it's somehow a
valid
close
point.
game, now if it's somehow like okay, UCF, yeah, I mean USF can. There is a world when where they muck this game up and make it ugly.
Yeah.
That's their only chance to survive in this game. If they muck it up and make it super nasty and it's slow and low scoring, okay, now we're cooking.
What's
Yeah.
the weather like there?
I
I'm
looked
not
at it.
sure.
I looked at it earlier today. It said it's a 100% chance of USF wins.
It's supposed to rain Saturday.
Is it really? It is supposed to rain on Saturday.
All in the morning.
So
they're good. It's all in the morning.
okay.
So Miami's chilling.
I got Miami winning 35-17.
Yeah. Sounds about
I don't think it's going to be particularly close. I mean, I think Miami might score more, honestly. But I think Miami, the goal for them is going to get over 180, 200 rushing yards. I think that's going to be their thing to really establish the line of scrimmage against a group of 5 team. At the end of the day, they're a group of 5 team.
Here's what people forget too: is if they leave a lot of space, bro. Carson Becker, he's got some wheels. He can move.
He can.
He can move.
Sneaky. He's sneaky with
So,
it.
last game we got number 16 Texas A&M at number 8 Notre Dame. I think this would be a. I think this would be a really interesting game too.
Same.
Notre Dame had a weird schedule quirk where they had a bye week in week 2.
So
I
does
would hate that if
BYU.
I was them. Like, damn. So the only game we can go off of is the Miami game, and I don't know why Jeremiah Love only had 10 carries. I mean, I watching that game, I was like, is he out there? I
Practice
know
was
they wanted to
amazing.
get CJ Carr going early, build his confidence up. Screen. Eventually, it was what in the early fourth he got one picked off because there was so much traffic in the backfield. He had his screen picked off. So I want to see Notre Dame get Jeremiah Love going. He hurt A&M last year, especially towards the end of the game. As time went along, I think that's going to help protect CJ Carr as well. Now he played well against Miami, but protecting your young QB as much as possible is going to be key, especially against a quality defense.
Facts.
Which, well, what I think is a quality defense in Texas A&M. They gave up some points in the first 2 weeks to Utah State and UTSA. I think 20, 22, and 24 points respectively. And it wasn't like all garbage
No,
touchdowns either. They were scoring like when
It
the
was
first string
consistent. Yeah.
defense was out there. So that's a little bit concerning for A&M. I think their level of physicality, their level of attention to detail will be heightened in a game of this magnitude. On the flip side, I got to see Marcel Reed beat me with his arm.
fact.
Yeah.
That
That's what
I
I
don't
have.
care how great he played against UTSA and Utah State. I got to see how he can beat us with his arm. If he can, you got it. But he hasn't put anything on film that has anyone worried that he can beat you with his arm. So if I'm Notre Dame, I mean, I don't think they need to necessarily like load the box or anything like that. They
Nah.
can just play their game, and hey, Notre Dame might have the best set of corners in the country in Leonard Moore and Christian Gray. Those guys are monsters.
Let you
Yeah.
blitz. Let you play man to man. Let you blitz.
Yeah, they will play man to man. So that always leaves the opportunity to get burned, but those guys are locking shit down. Um, Obviously, A&M's upgraded in the wide receiver room with
Yeah.
Concepcion and who was the other guy they brought in? They brought in someone else. I forgot his name, but
Means he's irrelevant.
but either way, I think this is going to be a real close game too. But give me Notre Dame 24-17.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it'll be a close game. I think it's
I
two
agree.
of the best defensive minds in the game, college game right now, with Elko and Freeman. I mean, I'm a big Marcus Freeman fan. I like what he's about. Like you said with the bye week, the only positive about the bye week is you've now given Notre Dame 2 weeks to scheme for A&M. So, and they have last year's tape, and they had the bye week, and this week. I'm curious to see how Notre Dame comes at what they do on the back end against Marcel Reed, because I know I mentioned the man coverage with the corners. The only thing with man is the moment the backers turn their backs and running coverage, Reed can pick off. So
QB run, yep.
it'll be interesting to see. I don't know that they play a lot of man. They could do man outside and zone in the middle. We'll see. I don't know, but I think it'll be a hard nosed, physical, low, like relatively lower scoring game. I'll take Notre Dame 20-14. I think it's going to be a dogfight all the way through. All the way through. I mean, it's two. Listen, as much as I don't like the Aggies, I mean they're a good team. Like I'll say it, I don't like them, but they're a good team. It's two good teams, two top 25 teams. I think it's two top 15 teams. Honestly, maybe rightfully so. But I think it'll be a physical game. I think it'll be physical, but I think Notre Dame comes out on top because of Marcus Freeman.
It's got to be time for Texas A&M to win one of these games,
You'd
right?
think, but nah.
I mean,
plus, plus, it's in South Bend. That place gets loud too. Like that's a hard environment to go win in. Like those, it's the first home game of the year for them. They're coming off a loss 2 weeks ago to Miami. Like those fans are gonna rally. Like they're gonna have their back. It's gonna be loud. Pat?
No, I agree with what y'all said. It's gonna be a physical game. Top D lines, as well. But I think two of the best defenses in the nation, possibly. But I think A&M's D line is just so dominant versus a freshman quarterback. I think Marshall Reed makes enough plays. I think I'll go with the Aggies go in to Notre Dame and beat them. It's close. I think it's like 27-17, 31-17, somewhere around there. But
That is not close.
That is not close. That's a 2-touchdown game.
I'm just kidding. I think it's like
Let me guess. It's close and the Aggies score late.
Nah, I think they come out hot, and I don't know. That's my score.
You said
But I think
31-17?
I'll go 24-17. I said 24-31. I'll go 24-17. I think it's gonna be a back and forth game. Notre Dame has Jeremiah Love. He's my Heisman. Ah, shit, bro. He's my Heisman
He
pick.
is.
He is just. It's all right. Clemson with Jimmy.
No, he's still having a good game, but I think at
Notre
the
Dame
end,
was my
honestly,
national
Marcel
team.
Reed makes enough plays to put A&M over the top, whether they're having to pass and he runs or either way. I think A&M's defense has just been. I think they're gonna come out firing after their last two kind of mishaps, starting out slow.
Jimmy, this game is big for our national champ picks. You pick Clemson, I pick Notre Dame. The second loss might be brutal.
Yeah, second loss. Notre Dame's cooked. I
The
think
second loss, Notre Dame finished. The second loss, Clemson could still win the ACC.
exactly. So Notre Dame, they're playing with fire the rest of the season.
They'll be
I
good.
think once they navigate A&M, I think they got Boise and then they got USC. If they navigate that, they're good
They'll be
because the rest of their games are
Oh,
they'll win.
Boise's not good. They'll destroy Boise.
That's it. That'll be an interesting Jersey matchup though.
My upset this week, I got the Cal Golden Bears hosting the Minnesota Golden Gophers. It's a battle of the Golden Boys. But
That is true.
Cal's look good. Their freshman quarterback looks good. Justin Wilcox he's got that defense flying around. It's a mediocre Big Ten team versus a mediocre ACC team, so see what happens. I like Cal, though. I'll take the Golden Bears to upset the Golden Gophers.
What's the spread?
2.5, Minnesota.
Well, Minnesota looked like gangbusters last week against whoever the hell.
Yeah, scored 70 points.
Yeah. I mean, I guess no matter who you're playing, it gets to a point where it's somewhat impressive, but
Yeah, it's not. I thought it was impressive.
all right, my upset pick. They lost to Ohio last week, but it's one of the better rivalries that I think just started coming back.
Yeah.
West Virginia Pitt, the backyard brawl. Pitt is a 6.5-point favorite.
They hate
I think
each other.
they do hate each other. West Virginia's at home. I think Rich Rod's going to get the boys back locked in.
Yeah.
And they're going to beat Pitt at home.
I like it. Country Road. Take them home.
Take them home.
Do a dub.
I feel like West Virginia, Pitt, and Penn State should all play each other every year.
I like that.
Because those are because I know West Virginia and Pitt are rivals, and then Pitt and Penn State are rivals. They don't play much.
No,
so.
they don't.
Last time they played, Trace McSorley was there, I think.
Yeah, he cooked them. So good. He was so good. I love that guy. Call him. He was an EC. He was an elite cracker.
Exciting whites.
Exciting white.
Shout out to Parker Livingstone, by the way.
Dude, he's cold.
Exciting whites.
Exciting white. Pat, you're up.
He's so good.
I think I know what yours is.
I got Vanderbilt over.
I already know his. Yeah, Vanderbilt being South Carolina. Yes.
I was gonna take it, but I was like, that's gonna be.
Honestly, I'm not mad at that one though. Like
No, I
all
wasn't gonna
like the
take
bias
it.
aside.
Yeah.
They asked Diego Pavia in the offseason what game he's looking forward to the most, and he said this one.
Yeah, it's because they blew it last time. They blew it last year.
He's so good, bro.
He's cold. He's also an exciting white.
He's gonna be the first overall pick.
No,
I'm just
he's
kidding.
not.
I'm kidding. I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Trivia.
Trivia. I want to go first.
Here we go.
So, Florida State and Miami are both off to really good starts. This is rare. The last time Florida State and Miami both won 9+ games in the same season was 2015. Who were the quarterbacks for each school at the time?
Miami, was it not Ja'Cory Harris?
No.
No, but Florida State was Jameis, right?
Nah. Not
2015.
Not in 15.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
No. Was it Jameis in 15?
He was in Tampa Bay.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Was it Clint Rickett? Or Clint Trickett?
Clint Trickett? No, I remember him though.
Oh,
He was before Jameis.
Yeah,
it wasn't DeAndre Francois, right? He was later. He was like 2020.
No, he was before 2020.
Yeah, but that Francois was before 2020, but it wasn't him.
Miami's, it wasn't Ja'Cory Harris. Oh, it was that.
Stephen
Nope.
Morris.
Yeah, Stephen Morris.
Who would you say?
Stephen Morris.
Stephen Morris.
Oh, I remember him, but no, it wasn't him. Miami's had some very mid quarterbacks over the years.
Miami. Fuck.
I feel like we should.
Let me know when y'all need a hint.
I'll take a hint.
I'll take a hint.
You take a hint? Okay. Florida State's quarterback was a transfer. He transferred into Florida State for 1 year. He was already a graduate.
Was it Mackenzie Milton?
No.
He was out. Okay.
He did go to Notre Dame, huh?
Florida State. Yeah. You said Notre Dame.
No. Yeah, it wasn't him.
2015? Was it Everett Golson?
Ding, ding, ding.
You just said Notre
Dame. I was it was Everett. You said Notre Dame.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Miami's quarterback and Everett Golson was good at Notre Dame too.
He lost in the Natty.
He got destroyed.
Do you have a hint for Miami's QB or not?
Trying to figure out if there's a good hint.
What was his first? You don't tell me his first initial.
Hold on.
I feel like Kyle Allen didn't go there, did he?
No. Miami, 2015. Fuck,
I don't know if this helps at all, but his wide receiver was Braxton Berrios.
I don't know. I feel like when you tell me, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
I think he started for 3 years. He started as a true freshman. I think that was he was one of the first Miami quarterbacks to ever start as a true freshman.
N'Kosi Perry? No, right?
Nah.
No.
Trying to find another hint.
I honestly do not.
I don't know.
You can just tell us. This was a good ass fucking question, bro.
It was Brad Kaya.
Yes.
That's what I was.
Y'all remember him?
I was picturing a QB, but I kept picturing Felipe Franks. I was like, that's not him.
What?
They have similar build.
Don't let the Florida fans hear that.
Brad Kaya.
Yeah, he wore number 15.
Yeah.
He was good.
And he started for 3 years and then he went off to the league.
Yeah. He was solid.
He was decent.
Yeah, he wasn't they've definitely had worse over the years.
Jacob, what's yours? Or Jimmy to
go. Jimmy, do you have a second one? Or that's it?
No, we're just doing one.
Pat, you're up.
I don't know if this one's too easy for you.
Well, if we get it quickly, you can just give us a second.
Wait, where's my laptop? Shit.
Pat, when you ask, put your face in the camera.
Is it in right now?
What the hell?
Yes.
Who is the only player to win a Heisman and win a national
Steve
championship?
Spurrier.
All right, bro. I'm gonna grab my other question.
You saw his question?
No, it was Steve Spurrier. It was the only.
Wait, what?
It was the first player to win a Heisman and win a Natty as a head coach. It's Steve Spurrier.
Oh,
Sorry, Pat.
It's cool, man. Okay.
Get back in the camera.
get in the camera, Pat.
Do y'all know when the only ever 0-0 game was?
Bro, like 1936.
No.
Probably like in the 50s, shit.
No.
1897.
No.
Okay, was it
In the
at
21st
least
century.
19? It was in 21st century.
It was from.
The 21st century is 2000.
No. But, I'm going to say no, but it was after 1970. I'll tell you that. You don't have to guess the year, but I'll give you a hint. You can guess the matchup, and I'll tell you the year.
Bro, the matchup. That's
I'm not
even
guessing
harder
that.
than guessing. But 1979.
No.
1974.
No.
72.
I'm not getting that.
Just tell us, bro.
No. It was in 1983.
Who the hell tied in 1983?
Oregon State.
Oh my gosh.
Overtime did not become official until 1996. So they ended 0-0 and they called the game.
What a terrible matchup. That's disgusting.
Why is Oregon State in the game with y'all?
That's facts.
I wasn't even alive back then, so I have no idea. They're still our little brother as far as I know.
I got one for y'all. Every team, since 2020, every team has lost at home except for one. Who is that team?
Georgia.
That's facts. That was really quick.
Somebody sent it on Instagram.
Yeah, I sent it to y'all. I was just hoping y'all didn't remember it. Where did Kerry
I think second.
Wait,
who?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. What two schools did Troy Aikman play at?
Bro, what? Oklahoma and UCLA.
God, dog.
Oh, that's easy, yeah.
Where did Kerry Collins go to college?
Kerry Collins. Penn State.
Yeah.
Stop!
Yeah,
All right, I'm out.
Did he really?
I'm out. Yep,
Yes.
I'm out.
Yeah.
He was. Wait, did he really?
You look on a fucking website, dog?
Yeah, I have a website.
I just know all these triggers. I just know in my head.
It's 1,000 random college football trivia.
He did go to Penn State.
He did.
I don't remember explicitly seeing that. I think I've only searched up his Wikipedia like one time, so I don't know how I got that.
You just knew. You just had a gut feeling.
Well, if you ever want
Penn
to know,
State, I don't know.
he's the Giants quarterback that lost the Super Bowl in 01 to that crazy Clemens team.
And to not be confused with Kellen Clemens.
It's
That's
Kerry
crazy.
Collins. Kellen Clemens.
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins. Oh, that's Kellen Winslow. Sorry.
Kerry Collins made the Pro Bowl in 08.
With who? The Titans?
Titans, yeah. Oh, that's because they had Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Chris Johnson was helping him out a lot.
CJ2K.
Yeah.
And AJ Brown. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap it up, guys, for week 3 preview prediction video. Go ahead and, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you believe college football just like we do, you'll love it over here. Go follow the Instagram, Instagram and TikTok, CFB_enthusiast. That's where you'll find a lot of our short form content. But this was fun. Once again, guys. Y'all need to come up with some better trivia questions, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. What LeBron say? It's too easy.
Who?
But yeah, man, I'm excited for week 3. Hopefully, these picks pan out. Hopefully go 3 for 3 on the upsets. That's what I really be looking for, the upsets.
Yeah, facts.
Hopefully we do it.
We also have
But
we have 2 games of all the same picks and 2 games of different picks.
yeah, so some bound to shake. I need to start adding up the picks.
Mm.
So we gotta make a leaderboard.
Facts. So you guys can see.
But
I know.
yeah, but other than that, I'm Jimmy. That's Jacob. That's Patrick. We are out.
Peace.
Peace.